we come from a place where we get disrespected a lot because we're from the hood, and we just show that it doesn't matter that we're from the hood. We just show pride in where you're from.
When I think of inspired change, I think of small and big change and how they both go hand in hand. I think of the next person that my act can have an effect on. Hi. I'm Arik Armstead. I'm from Sacramento, California, so not too far from here. And I played for the San Francisco 49ers. I played defensive line, and I've been on the team for 9 years. The reason I'm here today is because I wanted to come here today and read with you guys. Love being from Sacramento. I feel like it's a great place to raise a family, and I take a lot of pride in being from there. There was different times in our family's lives where, financially our situation was different. We lived in different neighborhoods. We lived in middle-class neighborhoods. We lived in kind of low-income neighborhoods. And from an early age, I saw the disparities in our country and our education system.
Arik is known for tackling on Sundays, go Niners. But he's using his talent to tackle even more profound issues.
I am a little bit different from Arik. I'm from a really, really small town, a lot of farmers. My mom's a teacher. My dad sold cars, and so family education was very important. I did my master's in med school, and I chose mental health because I just felt that's where people are stigmatized the most and where I felt like I could make the biggest difference. My brother has learning disabilities, and it was very difficult to see my mom, who was a teacher, struggle to get him the appropriate services. People told him he wasn't gonna be able to read, and told my mom he wasn't gonna be able to work, and now he does all of those things.
Early in my life, I would say I was kind of a below average student. Reading was where I especially struggled, and I felt like that foundation of struggling with reading kind of led into other subjects as well. Middle school and high school was very important. I was getting recruited by the University of Notre Dame for football. And I'm on campus, and they're like, you got a D+ in 7th grade in science? What was that about? When we moved to Elk Grove, I felt there was a shift in the diversity, and so I also experienced, being looked down upon by some of my teachers, and not all the way fitting in, really. I had different experiences with the teachers being surprised that I was actually articulate and smart. I remember when I was in high school, my freshman year, a teacher told me that I would be working for my classmates one day. Those type of situations didn't make me feel good, but I had an amazing support system.
Our nonprofit brings a lot of that to the forefront of my mind, of how many of my kids that I'm seeing are having these reading struggles because of their mental health, and how can we help?
Thank you so much for my education.
No problem.
There's a lot of kids around this world that don't have any Chromebooks.
Yeah. The Armstead Academic Project started in 2019. I wanted to even the playing field for disadvantaged youth who have constantly been told that they don't matter and their education is not important. Story time with Arik started in 2020. We focus on literacy with our young elementary school students. Really, it was all about how do I keep kids engaged in school and excited about reading. We understand the importance of them reading at grade level by 3rd grade. And if they're not reading at grade level, the percentages show that they won't be successful later in life and in education. So I had the idea of, maybe I could pique a kid's interest in reading if I read with them and laugh with my friends. I still think it was awfully nice to slouch on the couch. The end.
The best part of all of this is seeing them light up and just their whole demeanor change, because having someone you look up to take the time out of their schedule to come and see you, to come to your classroom, that's saying like, hey, I matter.
When I was a kid growing up, in my remedial reading classes, I never thought that I would be one day reading to students who were just like me. So who wants to tell me what the book was about?
I think it was about helping other people. It's not just about being cool, and you can be cool just by being kind.
Kind acts go a very far way. Me smiling at someone can brighten up their day and put a smile on their face.
Sometimes I struggle with words, and when he was reading it, I kind of feel better when I'm reading.
To me, Inspired Change is all about possibility, working with the Armstead Academic Project and seeing like the statistics and actually being able to meet some of the kids. I think it's very fulfilling, but it also opens your eyes to the disparity. Like, I'm reading to my daughters so much more because I understand the impact.
It's not easy balancing, our careers, our organization, our kids, and all these things. But I think it's all worth it. I want to inspire the next generation of people to be the change they want to see in our world. We love doing what we're doing and are doing it together.